If you already know why you're anxious, why are you still anxious? Well, the answer is pretty simple. Emotions don't live in your head, they live in your body. So whatever you might be fearing that's about to happen, maybe you have something coming up, or it might even be an imaginary scenario. You might be fearing about how people perceive you or something like that. Well, thinking about that is one thing and feeling it is another. So you might be, for example, going through all the possible scenarios, thinking about them and trying to be certain that the bad thing won't happen. Well, the uncomfortable truth is that we cannot really be certain that something won't happen in this world. We truly just can't. So what can you do? Well, the more productive thing to do is to actually feel the emotion. Well, how do you do that? That's actually quite funny because it's almost impossible to define what does feeling and emotion mean. But there's some things that I've noticed are usually present when you are feeling something. So one thing, for example, is you're present. You're in the current moment. You're not in your head. For me, that means that there's not any extra processes going on in your head. You're just taking in everything as it is. Then another thing that has helped me is naming the emotion or describing it somehow. You can describe its physical qualities like the shape, the size, the color, stuff like that. And that helps making the emotion more concrete, making it concrete in your body and actually feeling it, processing it. And when you fully feel it, you teach your nervous system and your body that feeling an emotion is not dangerous, it's not bad. So that can become the new norm for you when something happens again, when you get those uncomfortable emotions. You don't have to go again in the loops in your head trying to solve it logically in the real world. You can just simply process it, let the emotion pass, and that's it. After that, you can think about the scenario, the real thing, if you want, but then you're not stuck in the emotion. You are then thinking about that in a neutral state, and that's much more productive. I've been actually building something to put this together, to teach some of these principles that have helped me, but more on that soon.